y'all today. So my name is Miss Ellington and I am a college diversity teacher that is teaching pre-service teachers, and I use a lot of my previous knowledge about diversity and what I've learned by being in the classroom throughout my years to help my students understand that there's so many different avenues when it comes to diversity. And I'm so sad today because it's my last teacher tube about diversity and I think I'm gonna cry, but hang on to your horses because we're about to do a whole culminating activity of everything that we've learned from the semester. So let's jump right in. So if I could tell you one thing that I have learned about diversity and one takeaway that I would want everybody to know, and I could shout it from the rooftops, it would be that every kid matters. Every student that walks in your classroom matters. Let me tell you what, it does not matter about, here we go, their race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, their gender, their sexuality, what they like, what they dislike, how they dress, how they act, some of what their dialect is. It does not matter. Every student that walks in my classroom matters. I want the kids in my class to know that those stereotypes and those biases, I left them at the door. That when you walk in my classroom, that child, here we go, let me tell you a secret. That child has a name. And let me tell you something, when children have a name, they have a story. When they have a story, they want to share it. They have experiences. They have opinions. They have their own way of doing things and showing themselves and being creative. And why do you want to be a teacher that just wants to knock them down? And especially with elementary education teachers, that you're dealing with children that are just learning how to express themselves. And so what if the boys are playing with dolls? How does that bother you? It shouldn't, because that's the child being able to express themselves. And I just jumped in, but you know what? That's our first topic, is that book that we read earlier, which is on the article that we read, which is called Beyond Pink and Blue, is that I have seen over the years that it is so challenging for teachers, since we are from a different generation as the children that are in our classroom, as you may know, in that in our generation, it's societal norms that girls play with, they play with pink dolls, they wear pink outfits. And on the other hand, that boys have blue outfits that they play with trucks. And as these individual children grow up, that the girls are going to be more supportive and emotional and go into more caregiving roles, such as a teacher. And on the other side, that boys are less, they use less emotions, that they're more masculine and they're going to be the breadwinners of the family. No. Drop that stereotype at the door, because I guarantee you that you are going to run into children that they're just deciding who they are, and that they don't understand that boys are supposed to be playing with trucks and they're not supposed to be playing with dolls. Let the child decide for themselves what they want. In addition to this, another topic that is so imperative that teachers need to grasp is that this is 2018. We are not dealing with nuclear families anymore. You are going to be dealing with families that are going to come into your classroom that the child is going to have two dads. The child might have two moms. The child might have grandparents as their parents, where their parents are not able to support them, or the child may be adopted from another country and came here. There are so many different avenues when it comes to family types and family blends, and that as a teacher, you just need to accept these and embrace the child, because you don't know their circumstance at home. The child may not be getting all the love that they need or the encouragement, and that you could be that catalyst for change when they walk in your classroom, and that is such a huge impact. One idea that I cannot stress enough is that teachers need to learn how you can talk the talk, but you need to walk the walk. If you talk that you are not going to track students in your classroom, you need to show that. Tracking is so detrimental to students' learning. It has been proven time and time again through numbers of different research that if you place a student in a box, that this is their reading level, they are not going to grasp any more concepts. I believe that the student is a low reader. The students know exactly what you are doing. When you think that you're trying to be all sneaky, no. The students know, and it really starts to affect their learning. Please do not implement tracking into your classrooms, and just be able to understand that some students, it may take a lot more time for them to understand the material. Some students may immediately grasp it, and that's okay. But as a teacher, it is so imperative to know when to challenge your students and when to be that support system that they need. Because like I stated earlier, every child matters. If I could scream from the rooftop, I totally would. That is why I'm so passionate about diversity and so passionate about being a teacher, because I just want to give the children my heart and let them know that I support you. That when you walk in my classroom, you have the whole recipe to succeed in my classroom. I will give you the materials. I will give you the instruction. I will give you the love. I will give you the support. All you have to do is put in the effort, and that I can see that you care. I just want to thank you so much for watching my Teacher Tube, and I really hope that this just strikes a chord inside of you and that you go out and be that catalyst for change.